Welcome to the Lift and Glow Fitness Podcast, the health and fitness podcast for women who want to look great and feel great for good. Whether your goal is to lose weight, build muscle, or you just want to be the healthiest version of yourself, the advice that we share here is going to help you do that by building habits that stick without sucking the fun out of your life. Before we get stuck in today's episode, please make sure to hit subscribe so that you don't miss any future episodes from us. I feel like we can't not address the fact that there's a dog.
Olive's debut on the Lift and
This
Glow
is
podcast.
Olive. This is Sammy's baby.
The newest member.
The newest member of the Lift and Glow Fitness podcast is Olive. Hi, Olive. So we are always being asked about what to wear for the gym, whether it's like clothes or shoes. So I thought it'd just be a nice little topic for us to go over. So what are we saying? What brands, what type of clothes are we saying?
I think first of all, we've said it loads of times on the podcast, but I think if someone is genuinely stressed about what to wear for the gym and like they're new into going, like it's the first PT or the first gym class or whatever, just wear something that you feel comfortable in.
Yeah.
Like, we say that all the time, and I feel like we've said that on loads of podcasts, but like if you want to go in leggings and a big baggy t-shirt, then put a big baggy t-shirt on, just because Instagram's full of everyone in like matching Adanola sets or like Tala sets and stuff with like little crop tops. Doesn't mean that every single person in the gym has to wear that too. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't need to follow fashions at all.
No.
Everybody just wears what they feel comfortable in.
I think especially now, like these days compared to like when I first started the gym, like 10 years ago, like gym fashion is a massive thing now, isn't it? Like athleisure.
Yeah.
Whereas like back then, I just used to buy everything from Sports Direct, but now everyone's spending like fucking 60, 70, 80 quid on a gym set, aren't they? Like,
I know.
Mad. I mean, I am one of those people, but it is mad.
You can get sucked into spending loads of money that really
You don't
is
need
not
to.
required for you to have a good workout. I do think that like you have to, the main thing is that you feel comfortable. Like I used to always just buy like the cheapest thing that I found or whatever, and then I'd be uncomfortable in the gym because my leggings are see-through or so it didn't feel happy in what I was wearing. So I think it's just about like what you actually want to be comfortable wearing. We've had people come into Lift and Glow wearing like their fellas trackies and their fellas t-shirts.
But they feel
Like a big
comfortable in that
t-shirt,
don't they? Like I had someone in today, they were saying the exact same thing. They'd come in and like they had like just a normal t-shirt on, and she said, and I was like, oh, love your leggings, and she went, yeah, not ready to for the coordinate yet. And I was like, she went, I'm just not there yet. And I was like, why? And she went, because I don't feel comfortable. And I was like, yeah, fair enough.
just
like wear what you want. You
want.
don't have to look around and be like, I'm gonna wear that because she
That's
does.
it. And like some people come in even big hoodies and stuff, and they might be roasting, but if they
Stay
feel
in it.
comfortable like that, then that's all good. Like, I think obviously if you are into fashion and you want to spend money on clothes or whatever, then go for it. There's loads of brands which we can talk about will be good, but at the end of the day, you don't need that.
No.
You can just go in what you can wear and you feel okay in.
Going off on a slight tangent now, the way you were saying about like not feeling comfortable to wear a co-ord type thing.
Yeah.
I do love it when someone like wears a bra and leggings. But like I remember when Lauren Kendall did it for the first time, and she was like, I just feel so, and I was like, oh, it just like melts.
She was in a 6 o'clock class and just whipped the top off.
and like
and
glow mode set.
She was like, look, I've never worn a crop top. I'm trying to do it. Blackburn. Is it Blackburn? Is she from
Wigan,
she's from-
isn't it?
No, I'm sure
she's
she.
from Wigan.
Oh,
She's
sorry,
she's
it's
from
like Blackburn or something.
it's somewhere like
That's
that.
Sammy.
Oh, no.
I just realised.
I hate pies.
But like, it's lovely seeing that
The confidence grow. Yeah.
And I think it is nice when you see someone who is not ready to buy themselves new stuff, and then they come in all the new bits, and they're literally walking a bit taller and
That's
stuff
another
like
thing
that.
as well. Like, obviously you don't like wear what you feel comfortable in, but I do think if you buy new gym gear, it makes you feel nicer, and it is a good motivator to go to the gym.
I'm
did
stronger
agree.
when I wear nice stuff.
I
actually am. Like I'll come in, say if I'm like at the end of my pile, like I'm in the worst, like leggings,
You
and I'll
feel
come
crap.
in and I'm like, oh, like I'll lift a bit, but then when I've got my good stuff on, I'm like, yes. Do you know what I mean? You just feel better.
That's it. You just feel more confident and more comfortable, don't you? So like if you can, definitely try and buy stuff that you feel confident in.
But it doesn't have to be expensive.
No.
No. Well, what brands are we saying? So let's start off with expensive stuff. So if someone's got a bit of money to spend and they want to invest in stuff, I have to say, stuff when you spend more on gym wear, it does last longer.
Yeah. And
What's
it
your
fits
quote?
nicer.
What you say?
Pay cheap, pay twice.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
live
It's
by
so
that.
true,
My
yeah.
dad said that to me once years ago, and now it's just like, it's ingrained in me. I think, why would I buy a £15 pair of leggings when I mean, I spend excessive amounts on gym stuff, but it is like my life.
But we work.
It's our uniform, isn't
That's
it?
our
Well, this is the
uniform,
thing,
yeah.
it's our uniform. We work in it. We live in it. I wear it at weekends.
Yeah.
And we also train in it. So to me, like, I love Lululemon. You just know, I'm an absolute victim to Lululemon. They've got me by the absolute balls.
You literally do. Just one new thing comes out, you've got it.
I know, it's so annoying. I'm hooked. They send me an email and then I'll look at it and then they go, hey, we saw you looking. And I'm like, okay then. And I'm like, I go, no, I am on a full ban though because it's not necessary. But the reason that I love Lululemon is I bought my first leggings and jacket from Lululemon in it was January 2020. So it was before the pandemic. And I still wear that jacket, the bra and the leggings now. I still wear them. I've washed them every single week. I've worn them every single week.
They do last.
Stuff doesn't just last 5 years. Like a lot of stuff that you buy doesn't last that long.
Especially when you wear it as much as what you wear it.
Yeah, and I'm training in it, I'm sweating in it, I'm stretching in it. And I think that's an investment for me.
Them blue ones that we've got.
We've had them since 2020.
For ages.
And
I'll wear them.
ones.
Yeah, and I wash them loads. They would have faded by now.
Yeah,
and like
no
you could probably
fade.
put them next to like new ones and they'd be exactly the
Yeah.
same.
The
Even
colour
putting
doesn't
them on
fade.
feels dead comfy on.
Yeah. I will say about Lululemon though, the Align ones, the Align with pockets are my absolute fave. But I ran in them the other day and oh my gosh, they were the most annoying leggings to run in ever.
I feel like you're like hooking them
They
up all
were
the time.
just slipping. They're meant for yoga, aren't they? So they have like, so this is another good point. Leggings are designed for a certain thing. So the Align leggings, they're fine for yoga and they are fine for lifting weights, but they're not designed for that. So like you can get training ones, you can get running ones and they're
more compressive, aren't they?
They're more compressive and they stay. Because Align leggings, you feel like you've got nothing on.
The waistband's too soft, isn't it, to running? Because it's like
for running,
bouncing,
it's too impact. So I was like this running down. I was doing my intervals as well, so they were the wrong leggings to wear. So
Added
I would
the
say
trauma.
that. Yeah, I would say that was
I hate
traumatic.
that. Running with the wrong leggings on is the worst.
Oh, it's the worst. It's the
it
worst.
puts you off, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think Lululemon's running leggings are good, but Sweaty Betty for running.
I love Sweaty Betty.
leggings.
The bras,
They're
well, the
amazing.
power bras.
Yeah,
they're
so
good. for running.
because they do actual bra sizes. But that's another thing. If you spend a bit more money on a good running bra, especially if you need support, then that'll last you, and it really does make a difference. Like if I run in the wrong bra, I can't stop thinking about like my
I
boobs.
don't have that issue. I could run without any bra.
It is an issue. Boobs are an issue.
Yeah.
Like I know a few girls in the gym. Like it's hard to find stuff that like fits your body.
Yeah.
So getting like actual bra sizes is good. Sweaty Betty is another one that's like a little bit expensive.
Yeah. So round similar as Lululemon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is.
Worth
They
it.
do
worth it.
more like pattern type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got more like variety of stuff, I suppose, whereas Lulu's just like more plain block colours, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just feel like Lulu's are more like softer and Sweaty Betty for running.
Yeah,
their
I feel
running
like-
ones,
yeah,
I feel like
defo.
are the one.
Yeah.
They do them, Sweaty Betty do the ones with the reflectors on as
Yeah.
well, you know, for running, which
You've
I
got
think,
them, haven't you?
yeah. I bought
Add them
them
to
for
the
full
collection.
price and then they went like 50% off the day after. That's another good point. Don't buy anything full price from Sweaty Betty.
No, it always goes in sale, doesn't
Always.
it?
Or ends up in the archives.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you not been on the archives?
Like the outlet bit.
So there's like, I don't know whether they've made too much, but sometimes they put the new ones in there. Do you know,
Stop.
I've got like this, it's like a compressed jacket with the balloon sleeves. It's like neon green
Yeah.
and blue. That was meant to be 120. I got it for 60
Stop it.
because it went in the archives and it was brand new. Like, you know, like not one of the old ones. So it's dead good to look in there because they've always got like stuff
I'll
that
have
are
a
like
look.
dead cheap.
I'll have a look at that. Sweaty Betty coats are good too.
Well, we've
We've all got one.
Yeah.
Have you?
No,
We've literally
Oh.
got same coats. Well, me, Sarah and Charlie have got the same.
I do feel like I need to
Sweaty
join the crew. I got mine from Matalan.
Betty coats. Get the green as well and then we can all be
matching.
we can be
Matchy.
quadrupling. Is there any other like more pricey ones that I think Lulu and Sweaty Betty are like the top.
Yeah, they're the top.
Yeah.
I'd never, I can't think of.
There is aloe. I
Yeah,
don't
that's a
wear
new
aloe.
thing,
I
isn't it?
don't.
I don't wear aloe, but I've been told by the girls who got a lot of aloe over Christmas and that the quality is not it.
Yeah, no, I had the same.
I think you pay more for the name than the actual quality, don't you?
Yeah, because I really want it. The style of this stuff is gorgeous and I really want to like it. but they were saying to train
And
in,
that's
it's not
that's
good.
very expensive as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Tala
like,
is probably
more-
similar price, isn't it?
No, Tala's cheaper.
Oh, is it? Oh, right, okay.
I would say Tala is like middle of the range.
Medium.
Tala
Like
and
on an
Adanola.
active.
And on an active.
Oh, yeah, on active, yeah.
So like mid-range ones then. So Tala.
Yeah.
I like Tala for normal clothes as well.
I
I've
actually
never
haven't
had
got
anything.
anything from Tala.
They do
It's in
absolutely
my basket,
stunning.
Yeah.
but I just haven't
I always
bought
look.
it yet. It
They
looks
do
lovely.
stunning hoodies. They do stunning basics. So all of my little basics, they're all from Tala, and they're like proper, like
Cozy.
nice, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they do really nice flares called like Day Flex or something.
Yeah, that's what I keep looking at on my emails. I'm like, shall I buy them?
A lot of Pilates girls wear them for like Pilates and stuff, but I just wear them day to day.
Have they got
Yeah.
7/8s?
Yeah, they do petite now.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
I kept emailing, can we have petite? Can we have petite? And then as soon as they brought them out, it's not called petite, it's like short length or shorter length
Yeah.
or something. As soon as they brought them out, I ordered the flares.
Oh, that's good. Because you just
Yeah.
you can't crop a flare.
No.
Do you know what I mean? You
Yeah,
end up
that's
with
true.
a
Yeah,
little
no,
triangle at the bottom.
Because that is actually a pet hate of mine when you can't get. This is why I've never bought anything from Adanola, because I've never been able to find a short pair.
Yeah, you need it.
See, I like how long they are.
Yeah, no,
But I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
I have to have a short. They've got to be 7/8.
I hate the roll, but I'll never wear them. You
Oh,
know,
that
the little
ankle bunch.
So
Yeah,
annoying.
bunch at the bottom.
Hate it.
This irritates me.
I'm trying to think of other ones for the medium.
So Tala, Adanola, I would say that's mid-range. I mean, it's probably
Gym
getting more
Shark is because I
expensive.
actually like I like
yeah.
Gymshark.
Yeah.
I think
Gym
they
Shark's really
adapt.
good.
Yeah.
Is it adapt
Yeah,
leggings?
adapt seamless.
Yeah,
Seamless, yeah,
seamless.
yeah.
But then they're
Gymshark Legacy. Love Gymshark Legacy.
Legacy.
Yeah.
Are they the seamed ones? Because obviously some people don't like seamless. Which are
yeah,
the,
they've
what
got
are
a
they
seam.
called? Where they're like they look a bit like Lulu, but the Gymshark. Do you
It's
know what
them, I
mean?
think.
Is it them
Yeah,
Legacy?
yeah. They're just like the smooth material.
yeah.
Yeah. But like really, really flattering as well.
Yeah, I do like.
Yeah.
I
they
used
give
to
you a
have.
good bum without the scrunch bum.
Oh.
I used to have everything Gymshark. Everything was
Yeah.
Gymshark. Loved it.
I've got a few of the adapt leggings, and I don't really go out to buy them, but it's like I get them as Christmas presents. Like
They
my dad
last
will always
forever
get me
as
them.
well.
They do. I've had mine for ages. They are actually really good, and they're obviously cheaper as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like medium.
I suppose like Nike. I mean, I don't really have much Nike anymore, but that is really range,
I
isn't
don't
it?
like Nike.
do not rate Nike at
No,
all. I
no.
think they're shite.
Yeah.
I
And you
don't.
pay-
They don't flatter
You
you.
pay £90 for them, and the shit. They're like
Yeah.
paper
Is that how much they
thin.
are now? 90 quid.
Yeah, you can get cheaper ones, but they're just the
I haven't bought
Nike
Nike
and
in years, like-
Adidas. Like, they're
Nike
just,
made.
I used to live
it's
in them.
It's
but-
fine if people wear them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you like them,
Yeah.
but I haven't. Since I started wearing Gymshark, I haven't bought a pair of Nike or Adidas.
No, I don't. I just don't know what it is about them. I feel like I've got no bum when I put them on.
I know they do. They
just
take
don't
away
fit nice,
all of
do
your
they?
shape.
Yeah,
I think
they do.
Yeah,
Lilybods is medium.
Oh yeah.
Lilybod's really good.
Yeah.
Lilybod's really good if you want like flattering, sucky in.
Yeah.
Because they're really high waisted and they're all
I love
black
that.
and they like suck you in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they
they're
very
good
secure.
ones.
Yeah,
Very secure.
Loads of, I feel like anyone,
you a good
like
bum
loads of
too.
people. Yeah, they do. Loads of people in the gym wear them, don't they?
Loads
Yeah.
wear Lilybod's.
Yeah.
I never heard of it, so I started working at Lift and Glow.
Really?
We should get
I know.
discounts.
Any brands mentioned in this, just watch. Like, look for the McGull, Aintree,
The sales
Kirby.
rocket.
yeah. Tala, Adanola. Do you use training Adanola?
I've never had any leggings from
I
Adanola
have-
for the
I
same
do
reason as you.
sometimes, Yeah.
Lots of the girls like them.
Yeah, they're really, really comfy, like really soft and comfy. But I'd lift in them, but I wouldn't do like
Running.
intensity or CrossFit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just don't think they'd stay up.
I
for
always
me.
think they look nice.
Yeah, they wash
But
really
they're
nice
more
as well.
fashiony, aren't they, than
Yeah,
like performance?
I've noticed when I had my first pair, and I did CrossFit and like the barbell, like they weren't
Yeah.
bobbly.
Yeah.
But like I think for basic strength training, you'd be fine. But anything where like, anything rubbing it just ruin them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I do like them.
Tala, Gymshark, Adanola.
Honor
Any more?
Active.
Oh, Honor Active.
I've
Honor
had them in
Active is
years.
stunning. I was on their website this morning and I was thinking, I think I might go back to Honor
Oh no,
Active.
it's so good.
It's absolutely
All
gorgeous.
of
The
like-
colours.
Like
and
they've
that's not too
improved so much as
expensive.
well. I know. That's like
proper, like,
same as
levelled it up,
Gymshark,
haven't they?
really, hasn't it? Yeah.
It has
Well,
levels
she
up.
used to work for Gymshark, didn't she?
Yeah.
So she's obviously
Yeah.
just, that's why she's got sort of her ideas from there.
But all the shapes,
Everything.
like, are just so nice.
colours,
The
yeah.
cuts of the tops and the colours. I just
Come
yeah,
a long
it's
way from when
gorgeous.
we first used to wear them,
She's come
haven't
a
they?
long way. Yeah.
Well, that's when I bought something like lockdowny vibes. Like,
Yeah.
I haven't had any since then.
Yeah. So
Yeah, no,
good.
it's different. It's like they're always getting better.
Yeah.
I actually ran in that for the half. They were actually quite good to run in. The time was set,
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah. I've got a trackie from years ago from Honor Active, which is still going. and
Yeah.
it's really good quality.
Normally they'd
that I
bobble
love.
by now, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Trackies.
Yeah, like I've got cheaper ones which are all going weird between the legs, or like, you know, because I do actually put stuff like that in the dryer.
Hairs clinging
Yeah.
under the armpit.
Yeah, just like a bit
Worn.
whereas this is
Yeah.
still really soft and really
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, I need to go shopping.
And then what would we say about like on a budget, like you just want to spend as little as possible but still feel stunning in the gym?
Glow mode.
Glow mode.
Oh yeah, glow
I'm
mode. I
repping
was
it right now, actually.
Charlie's leggings are glow mode, and literally everyone in Lift and Glow has
Yeah.
got glow mode.
Everyone.
They are
It is so nice.
the dupes, aren't they, of
Lululemon?
Lululemon? So
Yeah.
like if the exact same.
Like the Align ones, aren't
Yeah,
they? Because
like
they're dead,
Align.
like,
I
soft.
got my mum ordered a couple of pairs of them and she wears them as well.
They are really good. They're like good for what they are as well. Like,
Yeah.
to be fair, I have had these for like over a year now, and they
Yeah.
still wash nice.
How much is a pair of leggings from Glow Mode?
like 20 odd quid. isn't it?
Yeah, so although it's not like cheap, like, you know, for some people,
Yeah.
it's still like a lot cheaper than
Compared
Lululemon.
to Lululemon,
You could
so
get 2 sets.
Yeah. Full sets.
Yeah.
Probably for the same pair of as a pair of leggings.
As a pair of
Leggings can be
leggings, yeah.
£100, whereas you can get a pair of leggings for 20 quid and they feel just as nice.
I'm sure sometimes on Shein they like reduce them as well, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
sometimes?
There's
Like,
always like a little discount.
Yeah.
So it's
Shein.
Glow Mode.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
put Glow Mode into Shein, don't
Yeah.
you? Yeah.
And then actually, there's another one on
yeah.
the scene at the minute.
I know what you were
TikTok.
gonna say. Oh yeah, I was going to
Have
say
you
that.
Is
but
that
seen
yeah.
what Georgia was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How gorgeous.
They look
it
nice.
looked like Hadanola.
Yeah.
It did have similar look to it.
Quite a lot of the girls in my CrossFit gym have ordered loads of like, they look like the Lululemon bras, the energy bras.
Yeah.
But they were like 9 quid each
Yes.
off TikTok, and they
The
all
set
love
was
them.
£13.
Stop.
The set.
Someone else has got a
top
set from
and
there,
bottom.
Arjun.
Paige has got all
It's
the
Paige,
colours.
yeah, it's Paige, yeah.
So they're from TikTok?
Yeah, I think seven from £13 to £17, depending on like the style of the top. But yeah, how good's that?
There we go.
was
So
gonna
you
say
do not
that-
need to be a victim to these
No.
big brands
No.
then,
No.
do you? Yeah,
Another one that
just-
I've never had it personally, but that CRZ yoga.
Oh, I've got that. I've
yeah,
got black
yeah.
leggings from
Didn't
there.
they go a little bit downhill? Didn't some of the fit was weird?
It was from
Oh, was it?
Amazon, but they've got their own like actual what's it
Right.
called, a
Website,
website now,
yeah.
and it does look good. To be fair, like all of it, like so maybe they've improved and they've
Yeah.
like gone on their own.
Yeah.
But it does look quite good, and it's still cheap around Glow Mode prices.
Affordable, yeah.
Maybe a little bit more expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, still affordable.
So like go in whatever you want, but if you do want to buy new gym stuff, you definitely don't need to like just because everyone's wearing Lulu or Tala or whatever, you can just
Yeah.
get something cheaper that
I
looks
feel
exactly
like
the same.
cheaper ones, I always end up going, oh, I love where's that from?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's the colours, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
But there's so many different colours of them all that you get like drawn to, and like the fit and stuff always looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Holly came in a really nice one the other day. That Faye had got her for her birthday, and I was like, that is
Where
stunning.
was that one from?
Do you know what? Actually, I think it was Lily Bod.
But yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
I think it was Lily Bod.
She always
Gorgeous.
has nice
The
Lily
back of
Bod.
it had like a lovely like bow thing.
Are you sure
It
that wasn't Glow Mode?
Oh yeah, they
Because
got a
Glow Mode
one,
has the
haven't they?
twist. Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Might
yeah.
be a little bit. though.
Maybe. Oh, forgot she was here.
I felt a pour. I was like, what's that?
Oh, Olive,
She's having her
you're so
afternoon nap.
good. So another question. Obviously, we've covered clothes there, like higher end, mid. What about shoes? Because that is the most common. The amount of times, because obviously before someone joins the gym, they're only really in contact with me. The amount of messages, what shoes shall I wear? What trainers am I meant to wear? Or like if someone's been there for a while and they're looking around and everyone's got the same shoes on, they're like, what are these shoes everyone's wearing? So what footwear should people wear and for what? Because obviously there's different things require different footwear.
I think the go-to like strength training, general cross training, whatever, is your Nike Metcon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, but if you don't want to splash out, because obviously it is again expenditure. But
Expenditure.
is that the right word?
I couldn't. I was thinking expenditure. Is that the right word?
I just double take then. I looked at you.
I felt like I was looking at like me profit and loss sheet or something for a minute then.
It's expensive.
Yeah, expensive.
You can get the cheaper ones though. It's
Yeah.
like you can always find it a little bit cheaper. I had a client start
It was
with me,
Sports Direct.
and I had look at Sports
Sports Direct always have
have-
Metcons.
Yeah.
Like they don't have the newest ones,
No,
but
It doesn't matter.
they
doesn't matter.
always
As long as
have.
it's flat, isn't it? It's the fact that it's a flat shoe.
Yeah.
Whereas like I think when people try and come lift and glow or like even PTs with me
And
and,
they're
they try
wearing
and squat in
runners.
Hokkas or something, Hokkas, whatever. Fuck off.
Honestly,
I'm gonna shut up. You carry on.
funny. I'm here for
Sammy-isms.
Oh my God.
Sammy-ism 101. Hokkas. I don't think I've ever said that in my life.
No, I genuinely think you have. I remember.
No doubt she has.
You've
She's just saying that. She's playing it down. So if someone comes in,
end off.
so that's one thing that always happens is people, because day to day, like people wear runners, don't they? They'll wear like Asics or Nike or
even like your New Balance ones.
Yeah, or On Running. I actually think these are okay to lift though. I lifted in these the other day. They're really flat and really hard.
I just feel like I can't wear anything other than them Metcons
No,
now.
I do agree.
I take my shoes off.
Yeah, I do agree. Like once you've worn a flat, wide shoe and you can like spread your feet and really like feel the ground, if I've been on holiday in Mallorca and our gym was outside and I couldn't go shoeless and I was like, oh my gosh,
what are you gonna do?
My head's gonna fall off. So I was doing squats and RDLs in Asics runners and I felt so unstable. It felt horrible on my knees, horrible on my hips. Like it just didn't feel good. So we want to wear a flat, stable shoe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It could be Converse.
Oh yeah.
Could be Vans. I actually do think these are quite stable. A lot of the girls do train in New Balance and I don't tell people to take these off unless they're really struggling. Do you know, like with balance?
Yeah.
It's more like the soft, spongy ones or like...
It is like runners mainly,
with air in the bottom.
The Asics, like, is it the Nova Blast?
It's like a ramp.
Yeah, one of the girls came in the other day. I think, she was only new and started doing RDLs and she was like going... and then
onto her toes,
then rolling right back. And it was like... yeah, take them off. And then as soon as she's done them, she's like, oh my God, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
so I had someone in on when sumo deadlifts, Monday, and it was the same. It's so hard to get the bottom position right when your heels are like lifted and you're pushing down, and it's also soft. You get like a rolling of the foot and you can't actually connect with the muscles you're trying to connect with because your feet are so unstable. Lunges are almost impossible to do well when you're on an unstable shoe.
I cannot do them without Metcons, even with them not on. If I'm going bare feet, if I've got another shoe on, I'm like really bad. Like I feel like my toes are gonna snap. I say to some of the girls, I think, how do you do them with no shoes on? Like,
so we're always telling people to take the shoes off. That is actually my absolute preferred. You know, like I think like we should be like properly using our feet and grounded into the floor. But I know that people don't want to be shoeless. So if you're going to buy new shoes, you want to buy new shoes, then I think Metcons are probably they're the ones that we always recommend. And if you come into Lift and Glow, everyone's wearing them.
That is the
not
shoe.
Pretty. Like this is the thing, they're not pretty,
the
are
new
they?
ones aren't that bad, to be
They're
fair.
not that bad.
I don't
They've
think they're
improved.
that bad.
Do you remember the ones that look like bowling shoes?
Penguins.
They were embarrassing. I did Nike ID because I was that embarrassed to like wear the stars of them. But it's important that you realise they are just for lifting. Don't go climbing mountains or going for a big long walk.
Even walking the dog in them, like I feel like you end up like stomping. Yeah,
you've got no support. Like, do you remember Nat did Movember in a Metcons?
Did she? I did.
Yeah, she did Movember in a Metcons. So I was like, what are
God.
you doing? She couldn't find any other trainees like
she was
rushing to get ready.
Well, the other week I was walking home from the gym and I'd got off the train, and as I was walking I was thinking, shit, the whole of the entire path was just ice. I was holding onto the walls, like going sideways. Like it was so bad. Honestly, my core was burning.
Just concentrating.
Bad.
They're not for walking. They're not like a trainer. If you can't have multiple pairs of trainers because budget is a problem, then don't buy Metcons. Just train without. Just do all leg exercises without. Because obviously you need shoes to get about in and all of that. So, you know, like if you've got it available, buy some. You don't need to pay full price. Nike always have sales on, and Sports Direct. You like the Reebok Nanos?
Yeah, I've had them for ages actually, but they are really good. They're another like solid flat one, but they're better for people with wider feet than Metcons. But Metcons probably like change a lot now, to be fair. Like, but years ago it used to be if you had skinny feet, get Metcons. If you had wider feet, get Nanos.
Oh really? Because I've got really wide feet and Metcons are like perfect for me.
Yeah, but Nanos are like a lot comfier. They're a comfier shoe than a Metcon. You could actually walk in them, like walk the dog in them and stuff.
I have had Nanos before. But I felt like because they were softer, I didn't like them as much because I'd been
I've had it for years now, but I do love them. They're like a CrossFit shoe, aren't they?
So yeah, I would say Converse, Metcons, Vans, or no shoes.
Yeah.
Like lots of my online girls, I just tell them to take the shoes off. I'm like, just keep it simple. You don't need to wear shoes if you don't want to. And then what about running?
Very
Like,
important.
would you run in these?
No.
So I was running through Rome. I went for a run when we were there, and I saw a woman running in these, and I was like, psychopath. Like your
Shin
feet
splints.
must be fucking
my shins would throb.
Yeah. I was like, whoa, your feet must be fucking killing, like the impact and stuff. I loved my Hokkas until I got Sauconys. What are you running?
What are mine? Sauconys, yeah.
Saucony.
Saucony. But I used to have Hokkas, and like mine like Hokkas, and mine like really, really old. And then when I got my Sauconys, I didn't want to like wear them in too much for Saucony. What? Sauca, whatever. But I didn't want to like,
whatever.
I didn't want to ruin them for High Rocks. So I ran in my
Hokkas again.
Hokkas again. And they fucking killed my legs. But I think it's because I'd worn them in that much I didn't realise. And then I so much prefer my Sauconys.
That's actually a really good point to make, because I loved me Hokkas. You're making me thinking it's
I don't even know what the right one is now.
I loved me Hokkas, really loved them. But then I started like when I was running, because I've been running more, I started noticing like my shins were starting to hurt and my ankles were starting to hurt.
That's what I was
and
like.
when I looked at the bottom of my shoe, they were just all the tread had gone. And I was like, so if you are running and you're running regularly, you need to make sure you change your shoes. I don't know how many.
It's so many miles,
It's
isn't
so
it?
many miles that you've got on your shoes. So like if you are running a lot, it's a good idea to like change your shoes every so often.
Like
maybe look
completely
online
change. Like change.
Not
like,
change the style of shoe.
Yeah, no,
but you need
like
a new
the new
trainer.
shoe. Didn't know that.
Because I also my Asics Nova Blast.
Yeah.
I love running in them as well. But I had them for walking around Orlando, walking around Mallorca, and then did a few runs in them, and they were the same. And when I looked at the bottom, they were completely gone. So I think like it was just. Yeah, running shoes should generally be replaced every 300 to 500 miles. Oh God, I don't think I've ran 300 miles in my Hokkas.
You
What's
might
that in
Have you walked in them
kilometres?
now?
I've walked. They were me. I make my running shoes also my dog walking shoes, because I can get them dirty and I'm not bothered.
482k.
Oh, maybe because we did the 100k challenge and then I did my half marathon training.
It's probably
and
easier
I've
to do than you think.
Yeah. So yeah.
You were probably there.
I ran my last marathon in my Hokkas, and I think that's why they're gone. Like just because after like all the training and then running them as well.
Yeah. But there's my ones are Saucony Thrift.
Is it? Oh, was it? I thought yours was Triumph now.
Triumph. I just keep making up words for what they're called.
It doesn't matter. What are mine then? Mine is, I can't remember, but they are Saucony.
Yeah, I think
I know. I keep
if
going to that one.
if you're running, what I was about to say, if you're running and you're training for a race, the best thing to do is get a gait analysis.
Yeah,
system.
that's the best thing to do.
Natterjack. That would be the best thing, especially if you do struggle with niggles.
Yeah.
I think I have actually got a neutral run, because those Sauconys that I've got are for neutral, and honestly, the difference is
They're amazing, aren't they?
unbelievable. Yeah, I was like, I can't believe I've been running in them. I've literally put them in my wheelie bin yesterday. I was like, fuck you guys.
I was
Until
like,
the
what were they?
Hokkas.
Oh.
Because I loved them.
Yeah.
I was attached to them, and now I'm like,
well, I said when
Dummy.
you were like, no, Hokkas are the best Hokkas, and I was like, no, like Saucony, you need to try them.
Yeah.
And they actually are. Obviously, everyone's different.
Yeah.
And if you got like a gait analysis, it would be
Yeah.
you'd know. But yeah, I definitely want to get one done anyway. But yeah, I do enjoy running in them, to be fair.
yeah, I just felt like, because the first run I did in them was a 10k, and
Not
I
one
just
blister.
not one blister. I did have running socks on them.
Yeah,
That
but-
does make a difference.
When you said about that in your story or something the other day or a podcast, can't remember.
Have you ever noticed the difference?
I've never had like proper running socks. I know.
Sammy, right? So I didn't realise. What?
Sorry, was drinking water.
Oh.
I haven't either.
Haven't you?
No,
Aren't them long ones that you wear?
no, they do, they only go. They're like just ankle support. They
Right,
don't go so.
I've got running socks from Lululemon and Sweaty Betty, but when I bought them, I don't think I realised they were running socks, but they are.
Yeah.
They're like really tight on your foot and the cushioned round your toes and
I had
round your
actually one
heels.
pair
I
of
do
Nike
need
ones
them,
ages ago, but I've never really noticed the difference.
Yeah, and I always wore them just anyway. And then I wore just me normal, kind of like this in grey. Wore these in grey, and I was covered in blisters.
No way.
And I was like, no way. Like,
am gonna
the
get
only
some.
difference was the socks. You get your discount on Sweaty Betty ones. The Sweaty Betty ones are good.
Oh,
I feel like I'm gonna go home and just online shop tonight when I get
no,
home.
don't.
This was a bad idea.
It's the
It is,
start
like,
of the
it's payday
year.
weekend as well.
No, it's the start of the year, girls. We're on shopping bans. Well, I am. Don't
Just
encourage
be for
me.
yourself.
Right, is there any? So to summarise, wear whatever you want, wear whatever's comfortable. There's
Yeah.
cheap options, expensive options. Footwear. It is important that you wear the right
For
footwear.
training.
Yeah.
For you. Or if you're gonna lift, especially doing legs, just wear nothing if you don't want to buy any shoes that are suitable for lifting. Socks, obviously fine, but
Yeah.
anything else?
I think that's it.
That was actually quite long, wasn't it?
Good. Oh, little Olive.
She's sleepy.